Yes, yes, yes. Andy Ruiz, it's Rafael Dawkins, Combat Radio. If you have not subscribed already, please kindly do so. And today, we're looking at comments from Andy Ruiz. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Andy Ruiz Jr. says Anthony Joshua lacks boxing skill and vows to beat him again. The unified world heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. has claimed Anthony Joshua is not good at boxing and vows to land another victory when they fight again late in 2019, rumored to be November. Ruiz 29 stunned Joshua to win the IBF, WBA and WBO titles on June the 1st and is under contract to take a rematch. The rematch has been mooted for later this year, with a return to New York's Madison Square Gardens a distinct possibility. The rematch is going to be the same. I'm going to be more prepared and ready, said Ruiz. I know his flaws. I can do a lot better. The only thing that he can do is just run around. He's not good at boxing. Ruiz, born in California but fights under a Mexican flag by virtue of his parents' heritage. He consequently became Mexico's first ever world heavyweight champion. On Saturday night, he returned to Imperial, California, and flanked by a Mexican mariachi band, was paraded through the area where he grew up in the back of a convertible car. It capped off a roller coaster 3 weeks since Ruiz floored Joshua 4 times in 7 rounds to inflict a stoppage and a first career defeat to Joshua, who is 25-1, or rather, who was 1-25 favorite with bookmakers. Ruiz was a late replacement. We know all of that. We know about Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Ruiz has seen his Instagram following rocket from 60,000 to 960,000. Do the math on the increase on that. I haven't got my calculator with me. Ruiz earned a reputed $7 million for the bout. I heard it was $5 million, but anyway. On Saturday night, he told reporters, first of all, I bought a car for my mom. That was the first purchase I made from the money I got. I messed up a lot of other cars when I was young, so I got her a brand new one. Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn has said his fighter seems keen to return to Madison Square Gardens to avenge the defeat, which came on his much publicized US debut. Ruiz, who was at times ridiculed for his rotund physique in fight week, vowed to weigh in lighter than the 268 pounds he scaled before their bout. People thought I wasn't going to do anything. I was too big, too overweight, he added. I don't want to say all the things I'm going to change. There's going to be a lot of changing. I'm going to come in a lot better and lighter this time. It's got to be one hell of a fight. Okay, those were the words of Andy Ruiz. Okay, let me do my breakdown. Okay, so Andy Ruiz says, firstly, that Joshua doesn't know how to fight, and all he does is a lot of running around. Well, my view on that is surely Olympic gold medalist will have some idea of how to fight. You know, you would have thought to get a gold medal at the Olympics in any field, you would have to have some kind of inkling about the area of activity, in this particular case, boxing. So I find it hard to believe that Joshua doesn't know how to box. All he does is run around. All he knows how to do is run around. Well, I mean, I didn't really see much running around on June the 1st. As a matter of fact, I saw the opposite. Joshua was coming straight for him, not keeping him at a good range and not using his feet optimally. So I think the running around claim can also be dismissed. So, what can we deduce from Ruiz's words? What I deduce from it is that he's trying to play some mind games. You know, Ruiz comes in soft-spoken, all humble, but he's quite a crafty character. Quite a crafty character. He knows his way around the ring. He knows his way around the game. And, yeah, he certainly knew what to do with an opponent who was just coming straight at him, coming into range, and not throwing enough, not ducking enough, not keeping the distance enough, not keeping the appropriate distance, and not firing the appropriate shots, not moving his head enough, not clinching when he should have clinched, not firing when he should have fired. Yeah, so basically he met the perfect Anthony Joshua to take a loss. It was the perfect storm. People say Joshua was concussed before the fight. We may never know. But for now, Andy Ruiz is the champion. And he's a champion that needs to be dethroned. Like he dethroned Joshua, Joshua needs to come back and dethrone him if he wants to hold those belts or reclaim those belts. It's very simple. Very, very simple indeed. This is Raphael Dawkins. It's Combat Radio. It's hit the bell icon. It's the likes. It's the subscribes. It's the comments. It's the shares. It's the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And I'm out.